The small town of Maplewood was quiet that evening. Golden light painted the old houses as the church bell rang in the distance. Inside a little bakery at the corner of Main Street, Claire Benson stood behind the counter, her face calm, but her heart heavy. It had been 5 years since she'd lost her father in a hit-and-run accident. The man responsible was never caught, or so she thought. Every day she baked bread, smiled at customers, and hid the ache inside her chest, the ache of unanswered whys. One cold afternoon, the doorbell chimed. A man walked in, tall, quiet, wearing a worn-out jacket. Claire greeted him as usual, but when their eyes met, something inside her froze. She recognized that face. Daniel Reed, her father's old employee, the man who had disappeared the night of the accident. Her hands trembled slightly as she packed his order. He looked older, broken, his eyes filled with something she couldn't name: guilt. Before leaving, Daniel placed a small note on the counter. His voice was rough. "Claire, I know I'm the last person you ever wanted to see, but I need to tell you something." He walked out before she could speak. That night, Claire sat alone, holding the note. Her heart pounded as she unfolded it. "It was me. That night, I was driving your father home. It was raining. He saw a child crossing the road and pushed me to hit the brakes. I swerved, and the car hit the pole. He didn't make it. I panicked. I ran away. I've lived with that guilt every single day. I'm sorry." Tears blurred her vision. All these years of anger, now mixed with shock, pain, and a strange silence. The next morning, Claire stood outside Daniel's small cabin near the edge of town. He opened the door, surprised. His eyes widened, maybe expecting hate or worse. But Claire just stood there, trembling. "I spent years hating you," she whispered. "I thought forgiveness was weakness. But now I see it's the only way to let my dad rest in peace." Daniel fell to his knees, crying, "I don't deserve it." Claire's voice cracked. "Neither do I deserve to live my life poisoned by anger." She placed her hand on his shoulder. "I forgive you." For a long moment, there was silence. Just the wind, the trees, and two broken souls finally breathing again. From that day forward, Daniel helped her every morning at the bakery. Never for money, just for redemption. He cleaned, carried flour bags, and fixed the old oven her dad had built. People in town whispered, confused why Claire allowed that man near her. But she didn't care. She had found peace, something the world couldn't understand. One Sunday, as sunlight spilled through the bakery window, Daniel quietly said, "Claire, I'm moving away. I think it's time to stop running." She smiled gently. "Thank you for helping me heal. I hope you forgive yourself someday." He nodded, his eyes wet. "I think your father already did." Years later, the bakery still stood, with a small wooden sign above the counter that read, "Forgiveness is not forgetting. It's choosing peace over pain." Claire often looked at that sign, remembering the man who broke her world and then helped her rebuild it. And in that quiet little town of Maplewood, people learned something beautiful, that forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it can absolutely transform the heart. Moral: true forgiveness isn't about saying it's okay. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of anger and choosing peace, even when it hurts.